Alright, everybody. I am back after a very, very long wait. I think it's been 7 months, maybe 8 by this point, but I'll explain as I play here. I just wasn't able to focus on the Let's Play project when I originally started it. Part of the problem was I made some amateur mistakes. First, I chose a game I had never actually completed before, which is Legend of the Mystical Ninja for the Super Nintendo. Love the game, just don't know enough about it to do a proper Let's Play of it. So, I had to abandon that. Then I tried to do Ys the Oath in Felghana, way too text-heavy, which was mistake number 1. And then I remembered, hey, that game is fucking hard. So I had to stop, because I couldn't record commentary while I was playing, due to the difficulty of the actual game. So I thought for my first attempt at restarting this channel, I would try a game that is both not incredibly hard, and that I actually know how to play. I've completed Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo many, many times in the past. One of my all-time favorite games. Not incredibly difficult, but, you know, the right amount of challenging it sometimes. I just thought this would be a really good choice. So, here we are. Mystical Slacker Let's Plays launches under a new name, Preposterous Whitey, The Legend of the Mystical Slacker, with the first Let's Play, Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. Made in 1996, or at least released in 1996, this is one of the all-time classic games, probably one of the very best in the entire Mario series, and of course helped launch Yoshi's own franchise, which has yet to really come anywhere close to being as good as this. Beautiful graphics, as you can see. They don't look exactly like this within the actual game, they actually look better. But as you can see, this is kind of a prequel to the entire Mario series, showing Yoshi discovering baby Mario after he was born and separated from baby Luigi. So, I'm just going to let this opening cutscene play out, then we'll get to the actual game. I'll probably do around 10 minutes for this episode. I'll probably just complete a couple of levels, a few levels to get us restarted on here. So basically, Kamek is the main villain of this game. Not technically, but Kamek is Bowser's Magic Koopa henchman, who's the main villain. He has kidnapped baby Luigi, who's in the bag right there, and he wants to kidnap baby Mario to complete the set, but he has to send out his toadies, the little flying fly guy looking things, to do so. I don't remember the opening cutscene being quite this long. I'm kind of regretting trying to sit through this whole thing, but hey, I'm sure that some people who are going to watch this haven't played Yoshi's Island, aren't familiar with Yoshi's Island, so skipping the opening cutscene seems kind of like a dick move to those people, you know? Alright, finally at the title screen. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Let's get this started. Alright, I've been having some technical issues, so this is attempt number 2 at this. I'm going to try to splice this into the first video with the opening cutscene. If I can't, I'll just label that as intro and label this as episode 1. So we'll see how things go. I've been having some technical problems here, which is really encouraging for my first time trying to re-record all this. So we're going to go into World 1 here. We're going to go and skip the tutorial level, and I'm just going to start over here at the beginning. So, time to do World 1-1, which is entitled Make Eggs, Throw Eggs. So, don't really need to learn all these basics, because I already know. Basically, you eat the enemies, and you swallow them, and you make the eggs! And that's the core gameplay of this game. Kind of a weird cross between a third-person shooter and a 2D side-scroller, or at least that's how I've always thought about it. Maybe that's bit of a weird way to think about Yoshi's Island, but hey, makes sense to me. You have a targeting reticule, and you have to go around shooting things. Not like third-person shooters today, because this game actually has color and personality. So, as I said, this is my second attempt at recording all this, as you can see by the fact that I've already played the first few levels. I recorded 9 minutes, so enough for pretty much a whole episode, especially when combined with that intro. But my audio recording did not work, which was just a great way to welcome me back to the world of Let's Play with some nefarious technical issues. You can tell those are red coins. You can tell which ones are red because they have kind of a red glint to them when they're spinning around up there. Just kind of a little bit of a tint. See, up in the upper right-hand corner, up to the side of the ones above that flower. Those three are red. It can be hard to tell if you're not paying attention, though. Ooh, got a 1-up. So far, this playthrough is going better than my first one anyway. Maybe it's a blessing that that recording shat out on me. But no, not really. I still would have preferred it worked. Let's shut up these piranha plants first. Get some more red coins, get some flowers. I'm actually doing pretty good on collectibles this time. I got a 75 last time I recorded and it stopped, so I wonder what I can get this time. These stars, they add to your timer, so if I get hit, I would have 19 seconds to get Baby Mario back on my back before I fail the level. That's how you die in this game. Either you can fall down bottomless pits like in any other platformer, or you can run out of time and have Baby Mario get kidnapped, which is... Don't see a lot of games... I mean, their game over condition being child kidnapping, but... That's part of what makes this game so unique and fresh. Miyamoto, he loves his dark, edgy, child kidnapping storyline angles. Alright, so let's see how we did. If I did better than 75, then maybe it's a good thing that the recording failed. Come on, flower. Aw. Alright, switching off to Pink Yoshi, heading to World 1-2 here. Stars 24, coins 20 out of 20. Oh yeah, beat myself by a whole 9 points. So, I'm not exactly a completionist, as you can see here. I don't go out of my way to get all the secrets or all the collectibles in a game. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that I'm not that kind of gamer. When I sit down to play a game, I don't like to hunt through for all the hidden knickknacks and things, unless it's a game centered around that. I mean, if you play Super Mario 64 or like Banjo-Kazooie, then yeah, I mean, I'll go hunt for jiggies or whatever, but I'm not going to beat myself up over missing a few red coins in Yoshi's Island. I think there's a flower in there, though. If I know something is there, though, I'll get it. Oh, shit. So, I'm trying to get better at talking while playing, and I died again. Continuing my proud tradition of dying off-screen in this level before. I have died in the second level of Yoshi's Island, a game that I have played and beaten so many times it's not even funny. So, oh well. If you're watching me to watch someone who's perfect at playing games, or someone who gets all the things in games, man, you're just in the wrong place. It's not my style. You're probably better off watching Chugga Conroy or... Oh god, I can't even name another Let's Player who's a completionist. Well, what about the completionist? I haven't watched him, but hey, it's in his name, right? So he must be one. So we get to this mid-gate and we get 10 extra seconds added to our meter, and that enemy turned into a little Starman, so we got an extra. Oh yeah, look at those skills. So this pipe will just keep spawning enemies so we can get more and more eggs to use. We gotta knock down that thing. I love the use of the ricochet effect in this game. It's just really cool to me. Try going against the grain here and... I thought maybe something cool would be over there. See, I'll try to find secrets, but then I guess I get screwed over because they're not there when I go to look for them. I don't know how many regular coins it takes to get a 1-up like I just did. Maybe it's 100, but there's no coin counter on the screen like in most Mario games, so it's not really the focus here. Besides, I mean, this game can get tough, but you're not going to be running out of lives anytime soon. Watch me jinx myself and get a game over in the next episode or something. Seems like something would happen. As you can see, I've transformed into a helicopter, which is a perfectly normal thing for a giant pink dinosaur to do. That happened all the time back in the Jurassic period. Or the... oh god, the triglyceride period. I don't know what it's called. I'm no historian. So I'm going to spit this guy up and completely miss, but you can use that in place of eggs to hit things as well. Just spit enemies and do it. Kind of like Kirby. Kind of not. So, here we are. I actually did worse in this level, I think, than I did last time, but hey. And I didn't get the bonus. Sometime I'll get to show you guys what the bonus stage is. Perhaps next episode as we're carried off by the pale blue Yoshi and the pale blue moonlight. I don't even know what that's a reference to, but I'm going to make it anyway. So, I'm going to stop this episode here. I'll see you guys in episode 2 of Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo. This is Preposterous Whitey signing off.